Hello and welcome to this episode of Bustin' Our Wax. I'm your host, davidinark, and today we're going to be busting open what is called a rack pack of 1985 tops. That's right, way back in the day, cards would be sold in these hangers that they would be on the metal poles, not poles, but on the little metal hanging rods. It doesn't matter. Anyway, what was cool about them though is that you could obviously see who was on the front and who was on the back. And so, of course, some of the very first, pack sniffers would, that's exactly how we'd buy the packs. We'd say, in my case, I collect Indians. So this one I would definitely have grabbed off the rack just because it had Bert Blyleven alone, who, of course, went on to be a Hall of Fame pitcher. So that's awesome in itself. So this pack has 48 cards. Got a stack of cards. Let's see who we got. This is 1984. Now remember, these are from 85, so they included All-Stars from the previous year. Nice and shiny. Joe Altobelli. Britt Saberhagen. Wow. I have a feeling this is going to be like an all-star pack, in the 80s. Oh, look, Dave Winfield. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Ben Ogilvy. I hope that's how you say his name. That's how I've always said it. A lot of these names, of course, you know me, I don't know how to pronounce a lot of the names, but I've also, always mispronounced certain players' names, so I'm sure that'll come back to haunt me. Bob Kearney for the Mariners. Mark Clear, Red Sox. I don't know why I put that in front of my face. Jim Gott from the Blue Jays. Bruce Bochy, Padres. Are you digging that? Wait a minute. Have we seen the styles, man? The mustaches, the haircuts? Dude, okay. Now, again, this is going to be one of these. I'm sure this is like Joaquin Andujar or something, but I always pronounced it Joaquin. I know that was always wrong, but there you go. From the Cardinals. Oh, here's an Indian, Jamie Easterly. That's awesome. Pulled us a Triber. Mike Brown from the Angels. Oh, Al Oliver playing for the Phillies. Oh my gosh, this is Tony Armas. This really is an awesome a nostalgic walk back through the players that I watched growing up for sure. Pirates John Candelaria. I grew up in Pittsburgh, so watched John Candelaria, Cecilia Guante. Oh, get there. Oh, Sparky Anderson. Oh, man. Alvin Davis. There's the Bert Blyleven that we saw before. Again, went on to become Hall of Fame pitcher. Carney Lansford. Carney is in my non-Indians player collection. I don't know why. I really don't. But he is one of the players that I've always collected whatever cards I happen to come across. I don't know. He was somebody I guess I latched onto as a kid, and I just keep adding him to my collection. I have no idea. There we go. Oh my gosh. Craig Lefferts. Oh, Reggie freaking Jackson. Reggie Jackson. Oh, that is awesome. Oh my gosh. Gary Maddox. What an awesome freaking wax pack we've got here. There's Rick Waits from the Brewers. Brian Downing, Angels. Bill Russell for the Dodgers. Bob Gritch, Angels. Frank Williams for the Giants. Donnie Moore for the Braves. Lou Whitaker. Lou freaking Whitaker. Hello. Oh my gosh. Listen, if you're watching this and you have no idea who most of these players are, seriously, take a moment, go and Google them, look them up on Wikipedia, look them up on Baseball Almanac, baseballreference.com, any of those. You are going to be amazed by some of these folks. I mean, seriously. Tom Niedenfer, or however you say that. I don't know. I have no idea. Rich Gedman. Steve Yeager. Oh my gosh. This really is kind of a who's who of 80s baseball. Oh my, that is Darryl Strawberry. Tony Perez, Alejandro Pena, Mike Caldwell. Come on. Robin freaking Yount. This is like the most awesome 80s pack ever. Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. I know I'm totally geeking out over here, and a bunch of you are probably like, what is this old man's problem? This old man is going crazy over this. This is, Dave Anderson. These are the baseball heroes that that I grew up with. If you're a baseball fan today and you know, 30 years from now, you're opening packs and it's going to have people like Aaron Judge and Mike Trout and, you know, those folks, you are going to, I'm telling you, if you're still a baseball fan, especially collector in that, you know, that far down the road, you're really going to be doing the same thing I am. Just going to throw that out. Julio Cruz. Andre Dawson. Oh my gosh. This is a collector's dream of a pack. It really is. Dave Winfield in a player card. So we pulled 2 Dave Winfields out of this pack. Mike Flanagan with the Orioles. Marty Castillo. Mike Fitzgerald. Gary Gaetti. Ray Burris. Gary Renick. I don't know. Renicki. Larry Anderson. And Brad Golden. There were some freaking awesome stars and future Hall of Famers. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Bustin' Our Wax. Woo! Awesome stuff. Feel free to leave any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories down in the comment section below. And thank you guys so much for watching as always. We'll see you next time when we bust our wax.